And we're back, Bones. Another episode Between the Lines. Tons of action.
Tons.
We're just off the plane back from our European vacation.
Jet lag is real. We're partying with Edward Snowden over there.
Ibiza, Monaco. I mean, you can see I'm a little red.
Yeah.
I think what most people don't realize over here, the Americans, is that the potency of the sun over in Europe is just...
Right.
It's so
even when
much
it's cold, because we were skiing.
Yeah, skiing at one point. Yeah, just a reflection. But
I
it's
didn't know
just
you were so talented.
yeah. It's people are used to going down to like Duck or some little place like that in the U.S.
Some
and
shithole in the Outer Banks.
they get over there and they just don't know how to react to the sun. My mistake. But
Yeah,
we won't make that mistake again.
You are very red, but you look good, man.
Thanks, man. We'll see how it peels. So Bones, let's get right into it. Huge week of soccer, weekend of soccer. We've got matches going every day. We've got matches going again tomorrow. I mean, leagues are starting to settle into places here. A lot of fights for relegation, champions up for grabs, or Champions League spots up for grabs. So Bones, we'll go over our team of the week, and then your favorite always, the man of the week.
Yes.
Bones always enjoys picking out the photo for man of the week.
That is true.
Yeah.
Scour the globe.
Yeah. So Bones, let's get your team of the week.
Oh man, not a team I'm a huge fan of, but I got no choice but to go with the Gunners. They crushed our Wolves. I thought the Wolves were going to dismantle them, especially when I saw David Luiz was starting. Got an early yellow, but managed to stay on the field, put up an old donut.
Yeah, I like Arsenal. I like that pick. Any team that can keep a clean sheet with David Luiz on the field starting, I mean, that's work by the other 10 players.
And that incredible defensive mid from Atletico Madrid might come in, and then they could possibly get rid of Guendouzi, so it's a win-win for Arsenal.
Yeah, Thomas Partey kind of being rumored to head to Arsenal at some point. That'd be a huge pickup for them, I think.
And this puts them back in Europa League discussion. So, like I said, no choice, 9 points the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Arteta looking sexy on the sideline.
Ooh, boy, is he ever.
Who you got, Stevie boy?
Yeah, well, I'll just complete that thought on Arsenal. Arsenal climbed over Spurs, jumped Spurs in the table, has Spurs this Sunday as well.
A little derby.
Yeah, so a massive London derby.
What is a derby?
It's just like a rival.
Why do they call it that?
Don't question what they do.
The derby. I mean, I think of a derby.
I mean, it's spelled Derby, but they pronounce it Derby.
They're a little different over there.
I mean, we experienced it. I would have thought you would have known. Maybe I pick up culture a little bit.
I know it means the teams play in the same city. I just thought it was weird. That's all, Steve. Thanks for the insight.
Yeah. All right. So my team of the week, I'm heading to Manchester. Manchester just ballywhacked. Was it Bournemouth?
No, Manchester United ballywhacked. Bournemouth.
All right.
After Maguire got med.
Yes, Maguire got absolutely just destroyed. Most expensive defender in the world. Made to look like David Luiz for a second.
He has a really hard time closing out with the mass of his head.
Yeah.
Like he's always leaning forward because his head is like.
It throws him off balance for sure. But Manchester United, not for really who they beat this past weekend. Again, Bournemouth not having a great year. But Manchester United has been on an absolute tear since the restart. Bruno Fernandes looking great with Pogba. Bruno Fernandes getting another goal.
Martial's goal.
Martial's goal was orgasmic. Yeah.
What? And Rashford, maybe that PK will help Rashford because he's the only one not playing well, but he's serving the kids still. So.
Yeah, Rashford. Greenwood had 2 great goals. Young 18-year-old Greenwood. So
do they need Sancho with Greenwood playing so well? I mean, do you pay $120 million, which is a...
Well, if they want to play in Champions League and FA Cup and actually compete in these other tournaments other than the Premier League, they're going to need squad depth. Also, do you trust Greenwood? Has been good since he started, was great this last game. But do you trust him against in the later rounds of Champions League against a Real Madrid?
Well, you're the expert. I'm asking you.
I don't yet. I would rather have Sancho there.
Yeah, you got a hashtag squad depth. I'm big on the gram these days, Steve.
Yeah.
Blowing up, man.
Yeah, popping bottles.
That's my favorite hashtag, squad depth.
I still think they need Sancho. It sounds like they've already agreed personal terms with Sancho. The 2 clubs now, Dortmund and Manchester United, just have to figure out the fee for them between themselves. But Manchester United hanging into 5th spot.
Right.
Just nipping at Chelsea's heels for the 4th and final Champions League spot.
But they looked awful.
Yeah, still not a convincing performance from Leicester. We'll get into Leicester a little bit later, but Manchester United still putting pressure on Chelsea, still putting pressure on Leicester City. So Manchester United, my team of the week. Bones, man of the week.
Man of the week is none other than the gorgeous, the sexual, the sleeved Sergio Ramos. There's been rumors, he's slowing down a little bit, not as good defensively as he once was, but what a leader, what a body, and then, unbelievable, 23 straight PKs he's made, which is a talent. Unbelievable, 80%, he's 100. They had 2 massive wins this week, and they didn't play well, so they're up 4 points. Looks like they're going to cruise to La Liga title. So good job, Sergio.
Yeah, Madrid hasn't been convincing these last few games, but they just grinded it out.
PKs and both to win 1-0.
Yeah, there's always conspiracy theories going around. All the officials apparently love Madrid.
Yeah, that came out, the guy came out and said that the other day?
Yeah, a former official said 90% of the officials in Spain support Madrid, the other 10% support Barcelona, so always going to get the benefit of the doubt on the calls.
I do hate the Ronaldo thing he does. That celebration, that's the worst celebration ever.
Yeah. So that puts Real up
4 points.
4 points on Barcelona. Yeah. Barcelona got a big win on Sunday against Villarreal.
Griezmann.
Yeah, Griezmann, orgasmic goal.
Yes, unbelievable.
Yeah, I had to change the shorts for that one, Benz. Yeah, Griezmann, incredible goal. Barcelona, convincing victory against Villarreal, who we thought was probably their only difficult game remaining. Real Madrid still has to play Villarreal. You would think Villarreal puts up a better performance against Real Madrid. So maybe this race tightens back up if Villarreal can pull out a point or two.
You hope so, but the Turks just look solid. They just grind, like you said, they just grind them out. Today's game was awful to watch.
Yeah, they're not giving up goals.
No, they're not.
Yeah, Courtois.
Did you know that he hooked up with De Bruyne's girlfriend when they were both at Chelsea and they were both Belgian? I was reading,
It's that free love thing over in Europe.
Yeah,
you can't turn your back on him.
Belgian love slave with webbed feet.
Who has webbed feet?
Dr. Evil, man. His parents were Belgian, and the mom was a love slave with webbed feet.
Got you.
Please,
forgot you were such an Austin Powers
It's common knowledge.
All right, so my man of the week, I'm going back to Leicester City here, and I'm going Jamie Vardy. We mentioned Manchester United and Chelsea both kind of nipping at Leicester City's heels. In previous shows, we've talked about, we predicted, at least I predicted, that Leicester City was going to fall below both of those teams. I still think that's going to happen. Leicester City, though, pulls out a 3-0 victory over Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, a struggling team. So, again, not that big of a surprise result, at least if you just look at the table at face value. But Leicester City, desperate for a victory, desperate for some confidence, finally gets it. Jamie Vardy, 2 goals for him.
He's been on a slump.
Yeah, they couldn't score. Jamie Vardy breaks out, gets 2 goals. You wouldn't say the highest quality goals.
No.
Crystal Palace really kind of gifted them.
We got absolutely screwed on that under. We could have had such a great weekend.
Yeah, I still love Leicester City and any under from the rest of the season.
They can't score, and they're playing we were talking about it last episode. They're playing a very bizarre style where it looks like it's going to be almost impossible for them to produce goals.
Yeah, but anyways, they had to get points in this game. Of course, Jamie Vardy, old reliable, comes through 2 goals. That's another season with 20-plus goals for Jamie Vardy. Guy that came up from the pub leagues or 4th Division England not too long ago.
He and that guy,
incredible.
The U.S. guy had the same story. They probably used to play against each other.
Jay DeMeritt.
That guy's hot.
Yeah, linebacker from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so great weekend for Jamie Vardy. Great weekend, much needed points for Leicester City. Still saying, I think they're on 58 points. Chelsea at 55, and I think Manchester United's at 54.
Yeah.
So Leicester City still holding on that 3rd Champions League spot. Chelsea 4th and final Champions League spot. But should be a great race. See who finishes up there.
Yeah. A lot of games this week. Games every day. The games aren't as good as they were last week, but you can't have it every week. But Tottenham plays Everton tomorrow, which should be okay, and then the weekend has some better games.
Yeah, Tottenham, Tottenham looks like they're free falling now.
Yes, they do.
They can't get a hold of it. Jose Mourinho is probably going to murder somebody soon.
Yeah, he might.
You love to see this from Jose because you have to expect some quotes that are going to come out here soon. They're going to be fucking incredible.
Is he going to read fake stats again?
Yeah.
Ronaldo played for me, 84 goals in 1 year. Like, what is he talking about?
You know, Lukaku's like 86 goals in a single season really snuck up on you.
Yeah.
They were quiet 86.
I didn't notice that Lukaku was putting to get like a hat trick in every other game, but who am I?
It was a quiet 86.
Yeah, yes.
So yeah, should be some great content coming out in terms of what we have for the rest of the season. Relegation battle, Champions League spots up for grabs.
Yep.
La Liga's still going on.
Champions League on the horizon.
Champions League on the horizon. MLS tournament up for grabs. We'll see what's going to happen.
Someone's gonna win.
Yeah, there's going to be some. There's some more COVID tests, positive tests were returns. There's all kinds of discussion of what's going to happen with that. They've already moved back the opening game with Vancouver.
They should play in Arizona.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be, I've heard.
The heat kills it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So tons of action, tons of content coming. Make sure you check out all the content. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. Like the Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And tune into the live streams whenever those come up. We'll talk more about the live stream on this Thursday's episode. But we will see you guys this Thursday, next episode. Have a good one.